There are things that we experience but never talk about. A shadow moving in a corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us, share your story, share your evidence, because this isn't just your story, this is our story. This is GhostBox.
And happy Sunday. Hello, everyone. Welcome to GhostBox Live. My name is Greg Bakun. Thank you very much for joining in tonight. I hope everyone had a good week, and I hope everyone had a good weekend as we head into another week. Hopefully, it'll be a good one for all of us. I know for myself, this last week has been kind of a bear. There's been a lot of stuff going on, and it's been really kind of crazy. So hopefully it dies down, and that everyone else it dies down for too. A couple folks are saying hi already. Well, thank you very much, Greg. It's always good to see you. Hey, Cindy, how you doing? Zanzi, very good to see you. Thank you for joining in. Andrea, appreciate it. Lucy, where's everyone coming from tonight? I see that Irene is coming in from Tokyo. Thank you very much, Irene. Very much appreciate you checking us out tonight. I'm doing well, Heather. Thank you for asking. Hopefully everyone else is doing well too. Let's see here. Where do we want to start? First of all, let's see. We always have, as usual, this wonderful little table of equipment that we like to have on the side here. And basically what we're trying to do is communicate with spirits however they want to talk to us, either through the spirit box or if they want to talk to us through some equipment. So, I always have the same equipment out because kind of like, why not, I guess. So we have REM pod that can go off. We have flashlight. We have a Ovilus that says a couple words on there. I wonder if my batteries are running down on that a little bit. I have a K2 meter. The things that the Ovilus is saying is cremate, front, and density. So, who knows, right? Who knows what all that means? And then we got, we have the K2, and then we have this little weirdo over here that just kind of goes off if anything touches the cord. And we do see it go off quite a bit. You always wonder, is that really something that spirit or what? The flashlight had been going off a little bit, but now, of course, once I start it up, it's not really going off at all. Hello, Tucson. Thank you for joining in. Tony, thank you for joining in. North Hudson, Wisconsin, not too terribly far from me. We got some Texas, and we got some Canada and Northern Illinois, which is very cool. Iowa and Toronto. Folks, I really do appreciate you tuning in. And if you could do me a favor, and that would be to share this video. And I asked to share because we want to try to get as many people in as possible to share their intention to maybe try to get a very clean and wonderful spirit box session. It's to me, this is all an experiment in the sense that there is no absolutes on whether or not this works or not in terms of getting people's intentions. But I do believe if your intention comes through and it's a good intention, then I think we have a better chance of reaching spirit. So if you could share this video, that would be really, really good. Thank you very much. A couple things I want to do before I get started. As always, I just wanted to bring up that Anne is doing one question reading. She'll be doing that Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I always look forward to those because if you have a question like how's my, am I going to make any get a raise this year, or is this going to happen, is that going to happen, it's fantastic for the one question reading. She's really good at being able to do that in such a short period of time with either use of her intuitiveness or tarot cards or pendulum or whatever it takes. But if you need something a little bit more in depth, I would highly recommend that you reach out to her through ane.org and try to set up a absolute like a reading with her. Get that and really get in depth. Just follow her on Facebook.com/tarot by Ane and you're gonna be able to see all sorts of things. Right now, she's doing a tarot card of the day, which is a really interesting thing because they're meant as affirmations to people to help guide them through their day. You know, she's just pulling them and she's explaining their meaning, and they're there every day. And really go and like her page, because it's stuff like that that you go places and you might have to pay for it. And this is just something that she likes to do because she wants to help people. So please consider liking her page. Now, I mentioned this last week, and I'm really excited about it. I'm starting a radio show on an AM radio station here in the Twin Cities, and it's going to be available for everyone around the world to listen to if you so desire. My first episode is a week from today, GhostBox Radio with Greg Bakun, and my first guest is going to be Bishop James Long. He's a demonologist. If you watch some of the shows, such as Ghost Adventures or Portals to Hell, or other shows, you will have seen him on there. He's a very kind man, and he's also has a very interesting story about what he does and basically how he does it. So please tune in and check it out. That is going to be next Sunday, October 11th. That's 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Please check it out. And if go to am950radio.com, and you can definitely listen to it there, or you can go to their Facebook page, facebook.com/am950radio, and you can watch it live, watch me in studio, and then also make comments and stuff too. It's going to be really fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I hope that some of you will want to check it out, if that's okay. Now I'm just going through some comments here. And I don't know what I said wrong, but I lost a lot of people suddenly. I don't know. I guess talking about radio show maybe got people all in a tizzer or something. I don't know. Or maybe the next football game started. Who knows? So why don't we do this? Why don't we get started and try to figure out if we can reach out to spirits tonight? You know, one of the caveats, you can hear like plastic rustling, by the way, that is not spirit, that is feline. And that is, I have this cat that only makes noise when I'm actually doing live feeds, or if I'm talking to work through Zoom or something like that. That's when he decides that it's important to be known. So if you hear that, I wish that I could say that it's your, Aunt Vanessa coming through via plastic bag, but in fact, it is my cat being a bit of a pain in the ass. So just know how that is. So let's get started. No guarantees, right? I mean, let's be very honest. Anything we get through Spirit Box to me feels like it's a nicety. I would love to be able to say with certainty that if you want your loved ones to come through, that they are going to be there. There is no guarantee. We do our best. That's why I always talk about intention. That's why I always talk about that you need to up your intention, not give your energy, not be like, take my energy, No, what you really need to do is just be like, Uncle Bill, please consider coming through. Please consider coming through. I really want to hear from you. This is, I really would want to hear something that you had to say. And no, please, if they do not come through, do not take it personally. I don't know what happens on the other side. People who say that they do, I generally don't believe. Even if they're mediums, they might have a good idea. But I think when people are with absolute certainty, like, oh, this is what happens, this goes here, this happens here, blah, blah, blah. I personally don't know if I believe it. So I don't know what happens on the other side. I don't know how difficult it is for spirits to come through, what they have to do just to be heard on this little box. Okay, so if they cannot come, if they don't come through, just please know that it probably has nothing to do with you. They don't dislike you. They haven't stopped loving you. All that it is that there's a reason that we may not be privy to. What I always like to do is I always like to hope that that there is like some kind of like a way that if spirit doesn't want to come through here, like if your mom who passed away doesn't come through a spirit box, maybe this is the time that they come through, and maybe you could feel that there's a gentle touch on your shoulder or something like that. That is the way I like to think about it. let's see what happens. What I always suggest for folks when we do this is I always like to try to remind folks that you should be protected when we try to speak with spirits, because doing so is basically, you don't know what you're always going to get. We only want higher vibration spirits talking to us. You know what you mean by raising your vibration, that you want to only deal and work with spirits of love and above. And as much as we want to do so, sometimes that doesn't always work. And sometimes you end up with spirits that really like your energy and they don't want to leave you, and they get kind of, cling on to you. And that's something that you just want to be careful about. That's why I always suggest that you start off with a bit of basic protection. And what I like to do for myself is I like to have some Florida water. This was given to me by a group, Northern Shadows Paranormal Research Team, out of Duluth, Minnesota. Super, super nice people. I just like to spray just a little bit on me, especially if I'm doing some investigation or something that has some darker overtones to it. However you want to do some sort of cleansing and some sort of protection. You also want to have salt with you. Keep it with you at all times. And I always I live in St. Michael, Minnesota, but I always like to have my St. Michael medal with me. Also, I call upon St. Michael. I call upon Metatron for any sort of help and guidance. Everyone has their own thing to do, but I just want to throw it out there. Now, as far as protection goes, okay, what I recommend is we do this. First of all, take a couple deep breaths. Just even deeper than that if you can. What you want to do is just kind of relax yourself. This shouldn't be something that gives you anxiety. This should be something that relaxes you, because we're hoping to listen to and hear from spirits. So just breathe in, breathe out, just relax, be excited, but don't let it overpower you. And then from your heart, just imagine, through the power of loved ones and spirit guides and positivity, that you get this little white light that starts, and it just grows and grows and grows and grows and grows until it completely covers you. So many people on here, when I do this, they come up and say, it's like armor. It's like, it's like a shield. It's like this, it's like that. And they're all absolutely right. It's armor. It's there to protect you. It's an armor of positivity. It's absolutely just being positive and just thinking of loved ones. And just imagine that you have this armor, and you can just push it out to either side of your walls. To, if you have a cat that likes to play with plastic bags, that you're covering him with it. Everyone needs to be safe. Everyone needs to be, even if they're not participating, you want everyone to be safe here. In doing so, hopefully you feel some kind of just calmness, because that's what it should be. It should just be some calmness that comes through. And now we just kind of start talking about the different things that we have over here. Apart from my table, I have K2 over here that I keep near me. And then, of course, I have my spirit box. Now, obviously, spirits, I'd like you to communicate with us through the table. Also, if you want to ring a bell, if you want to have a device go off, if you want the flashlight, if it's easier, please talk to us through this over here if you can. Otherwise, if not, hopefully you will talk to us through the spirit box, which is this device right here. There are many different types of spirit boxes. The one that I'm using tonight is what we call a mass-produced one. It's one that is easiest for people to get a hold of. You can get it through Amazon. You get it through all sorts of different places. Sometimes you get a deal and it comes with a speaker and comes with maybe a recorder. People ask me all the time, what is the spirit box that I should use to start out with? I never used it before. And I always will I will always send them to the SB7 because it is very easily accessible. You may not know if you like to use a spirit box and you don't want to spend a lot of money on one. You just want to spend a little bit, just to see. These are about $60. If you get a bundle, you get all sorts of other things with it, like the speaker, and you get the recorder. But, you might start using it and you're just like, this isn't really for me. Then you've wasted like $300-400, and that's not good. I always recommend start small, grow bigger if you really like it. I have spirit boxes that are about $750, and it just they take a little bit more to work them. I just don't know if it's it's just how it is. Real fast, it's probably because of how I have the camera set up. Camera setup has never really been my thing. So that's probably what you're seeing. With that said and done, what we're going to do tonight, we're going to talk with spirit. We're going to try to talk to your loved ones. At some stage, what we'll probably end up doing is see if any spirits want to cross over, and we're going to try to cross over. We try to cross over spirits all the time. So let's see here. Some people I see are asking about donations. I will just say that if you want to do a donation, you are more than welcome to. It is certainly not required, but donations can be sent. A love donation can be sent paypal.me/my name. It's also in my description of the video if you'd like to go. Once again, only because people have asked, I put it out there, but you certainly don't need to. Some people like to send stars through Paranormal Warehouse, but doing so does not come to me. It goes directly to Paranormal Warehouse, which is great for them, and I have no problem with that. But if you wanted something that went directly to me, then that's the way to do so. If you do so, thank you very much. But also thank you very much for just watching this and taking part. Let's see here. I'll take questions at the end if anyone has any, just general paranormal questions. But right now, let's go and do a session. Always record. Remember, folks, always record. This is my secondary recorder. It's not my big, nice one, but that's only because I just haven't put batteries in it. This will work for what we need to do. You got to tag your session. We're going. And you start off with, this is October 4th. It's 10:19 p.m. Central Standard Time, GhostBox Live. So we have this off to the side. There are many settings on the spirit box. I am going to go to the second highest, fastest, doing a reverse sweep. So it's not going up the FM scale. It's going to go back down the FM scale. We'll see how that works. If we're not getting anything, we can turn it around, okay? You should always have an external speaker with you, because the speaker that's on this is not very good. As I always tell people, I always like to say, this is my very first piece of paranormal equipment, and this is actually this is actually my very first piece right here. This is one I got years and years and years ago. And I have many of these SB7 spirit boxes, a certain type, and I'll explain one day why I think that certain types are better than the other, even though they're all the same. But this one is one that's been with me through everything. Turn on the speaker. And yes, of course you can be part of this. Absolutely. We've got some people sending requests of who we might be able to try to get a hold of. But yes, of course, please do. And then if I start trying to reach a spirit for you and some other name comes through, I will zigzag and start trying to communicate with that person, only because we got them. We got somebody. Let's see where we go with it. It's kind of a roller coaster. It's not organized per se, but we'll do just fine. So here we go. It's loud. Hello? Maybe a little too loud, huh? If there is somebody you want me to try to get a hold of, just put it in the comments. I'll see it. Thank you for asking, though. Can you hear the voices coming through? A male has come through a couple times already. All right. Hearing some voices. Spirit, can you say hello to us, please?
What is that?
Do you hear that? What is that? If you're talking about this, it's called the spirit box. It's a way for us to try to communicate with you. Would you like to try to communicate with us? You sound like Dennis. Is there a Dennis here? Are you Dennis? You say you lied? Are you talking to me? How many spirits are in here with me right now? Can you give me a number, please? You give me 14? Do you have any relatives in here? Not my relatives, but relatives of people watching. Spirit box just said no. Pendulum is saying no. You see how the pendulum's moving? It's a no. It's going no. Can I get relatives in here, please? Oh, look at that. It stopped. It does not stop on me very often. Can we have some relatives come in here, please? The people who are currently watching. Are they in here? Hands not moving. What do you want? I like it. Did you hear that? They said to me, what do you want? We're looking to talk to some relatives.
Jason.
Is there a Jason here? Your name just came through. It said, hello, Jason. Spirit. Sound like an FU there. Spirits, if you want to talk to us, if If you have a relative watching, can you say their name for me, please? Sure. Can you give me their name, please? Pendulum is moving faster. Is there a Philip here? No, don't give me a maybe. Is a Philip here? Philip, can you talk to us, please? Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to put the pendulum down. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go check some stuff out. Are you like in London tonight? Aren't you normally in Essex? Are you lying to me? Why do you ask? Are you bored with me doing her slobs? All right. Is any of Heather's family able to talk to her, please? Female voice. Are you related to Heather? Are you all related to Heather? Could you just give me a yes or no, please? When I first asked for some of your family, we got a female voice immediately. Okay, I'm just going to ask one more time for any of Heather's family to come through. Or if you want to, if any of Heather's family wants to let any of the devices go off, that would be really nice also, if possible. Heather, we'll keep trying, okay? Laura, did you think you heard Heather's name come through? I thought I saw something else come through obvious. I'm wrong. Good evening. Thank you for joining. So Heather, did you hear your name come through at all? Oh, that's really nice. I was just giving you a hard time. And now I'm talking over spirits talking. By the way, I'm a poor substitute for Ane. Let's just be very honest about that. Well, that's a good one. Well, can I get some names of some of the spirits that are here, please? Can you tell me who you are, please? We're getting something, but I don't feel like that they're names. We'd love to get some names, please. All right. Christine, I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm trying to reach out to Larry, Christine's husband. Are you able to say anything to us? I just got something that said me. Larry, is that you? Are you here? Larry, are you able to say anything, please? Or do anything? Go over to the table and make something go off, please. The bell looks like it's moving if I'm watching it, but if I'm looking on the screen, it doesn't look like it's moving at all. Oh, no, it does look like it's moving. What I'm trying to do is figure out if there's something like blowing on the bell or not. I don't feel anything. If there's a spirit making the bell move, could you give it more energy to move it more, please? Yes, more, please. Yeah, you know, and here's the thing. Like Heather, you're kind of like, I heard that dark voice. It may not be dark. It may just be how they come through. Doesn't mean that you want to hear it like that, but still, you know. Yes, I am. I'm using SB7. What's weird about it, how I hold my SB7 is I hold it separate. I mean, I hold it together with is I believe that these things work better when you touch them, when you constantly have hold of them. Spirits, are you still with us? Spirits, are you still with us? Heck yeah. Okay, good. Heck yeah. Well, good. I'm here too. Same female voice. Virginia, I'm so sorry for your loss. Carlos, your wife is here.
Nice.
Nice. That's what I heard when I said your wife is here. It's like nice. And I'll tell you, and I could be wrong here, I think it was your husband. I felt something come over me before it came through. Like I knew we were going to hear from him, which I don't feel very often. It went right through me. I can still feel it. Carlos, are you able to let your wife know that you are around? I said I am. Carlos, you missed your wife. I think we made a connection. I really do. I feel like so. You're feeling the chills. I'm feeling the chills. I'm feeling it very strongly at the moment. Let's see. Where are you all? Sorry. Hey Meg, how are you doing? Thank you for joining me tonight. Good. Yeah, I heard that too. John, I'm on 150 right now. So you have the fastest is 100. Well, it's like the biggest hand ever, isn't it? My hand isn't that big. 100, 150. It's the second one down. I'm doing a reverse sweep. I hope that helps. Spirits that are here with us right now. Who's the one that's giving me the chills? Who's the one that's right by me? May I get a name, please? Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Are you a relative of mine? Hey Bridget, thanks for joining in tonight. Good to see you. I did not hear Victor, but it doesn't mean it wasn't said. folks who are paying attention, did you hear Victor? Hi, Gary. How are you doing? Thanks for joining in. Lucy has heard Victor. Victor, are you here? I love my like 3D hand. It's like so close. Like, oh my god. A number of people had heard Victor. Those are very clear responses. There's a lot of voices coming through. Spirits, if you wouldn't mind letting us try to focus on one person at a time, please. Let's see here. Hi, Amber. How are you doing? It's been a while, hasn't it? Oh goodness, I'm so sorry for your loss. It doesn't get better, does it? I mean, you learn to live with it. Anyone else see a mist just now? I swear I saw a mist. Christy, are you here? I actually thought I might have heard your name when I talked over it. Christy, are you doing well? So, Christy, are you doing fine? We thought we heard that you're doing fine. Would you be able to tell us that, please? Oh, good. I mean, it's kind of therapeutic in a way. There's lots coming through, that's for sure. I'm just listening. All right, Christy, if there's anything else you want to say, just say your name first, okay? So that we know that you're here. Or make a flashlight go off, or make the go and touch the antenna over there, and it'll make it light up for you, okay? Robert's name comes through virtually every session, since probably going back to 2015 for me. Someone I was going to reach out to. Was that just Michael? Is that Michael's name that just came through? Just going through. Hi, Mary. I'm so sorry for your loss. Sam, are you here? Got a male voice, but I don't know if that's Sam or not. Sam, are you able to say hi to Mary? Christy, did you hear that? Christy just came through. It was a male voice, but it was Christy. Christy, are you here? That was, if I'm not mistaken, that was Amber's relative. There's also another reason that could have come through too. It should be completely transparent. Is that Christy got coronavirus, and that just might be from radio also. Just to be very transparent about it. Yep. Christy, are you here? We heard your name. Was that you trying to come through? Andrew, could you remind me what your dad's name is, please? I just wish a spirit would make this weird thing go off. Really like. Your dad's name is Nark. Do you mean Mark? Or is it Nark? Rocco, are you here? Rocco, could you let us know you're hearing that, please? Rocco, are you still at Melissa's house? It's very quiet when I'm trying to talk to Rocco. Have you noticed that, Amanda? Rocco, is there anything you could say to us, please? I'd love to hear your name through the box. Could you say your name for me, please? Can you say Rocco, please? Trying to reach out for Andrea's dad. Are you here? Are you able to say anything to her, please? It doesn't sound like I'm here. Can you say something to Andrea, please? Andrew, when we try to reach your dad, it also gets quiet when we're trying to do that too. I don't know. I thought I did get it, like I'm here, but I don't know if that was just a kind of a blip with the spirit box or what. And no one else has commented on that. So, you know, honestly, this might sound like a throwaway answer, but honestly, if you heard it, then it was meant for you. There's no other way to say it. I believe that you have a speaker here and you have a speaker on your end, and that it's manipulated to be what you need it to hear. That probably is not the greatest answer, but if you hear it, I think it's meant for you. Are there any spirits that need to be crossed over? A woman just kind of like, yeah, I do. Unfortunately, we never were able to confirm anything. Hello? Spirits, you want us to try to cross you over? Sounded like someone wanted it. Can I get your help for this, folks? I just need your intention to help us cross over spirit. Rick, I don't know if you're on here, but why did you give me an angry face? I don't understand. Did I make you mad? Hopefully not. I'm sorry if I did. Let's see here. Hey there, thanks for joining us. Good to see you. Okay, yeah, I'm doing it. Same voice as before. It's okay. We're going to try to cross over some spirits now. Hello. The last woman who said hello, are you trying to reach somebody specifically? Can you give us her name? All right, spirits, we're opening up a light for you right now. I don't know where that voice was, but that hit me. Do you see the light that we've opened up for you? It's light that you need to follow. You need to go to it, okay? Do you see it? Do you see the light? Yes. You need to cross over, okay? You need to cross to it. It doesn't matter what you've done in your life, that there is a loved one or a spirit guide on the other side ready to take you from one side to the other, okay? We can lead you so far, and then someone else will take it from there, okay? Crossover. Do you hear that? Just said crossover. Did you cross over? Were you able to do so? Did everybody cross over that needs to? This is for you. We want to help you. We want to make sure that you are taken care of. Okay? Okay. Yeah. We're keeping the light open for you. Just go to it, okay? I'm pushing you. I'm pushing you. You do it? Made it. Just said made it. Made it. I'm going to shut down the session. Thank you, Spirit. We shut down the session in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was really cool. The last thing I heard was made it. Made it. Good. Thank you, Spirits. Thank you for talking with us. Thank you for moving over and crossing over. We needed to do that. Thank you so much. There are people I did not get to tonight. Please know that I just couldn't get to everybody. But thank you for joining in, and let's try it next time I'm on to try to help you with what you need. This is where we have to make sure that spirits know that this session is over, because we do not want any hanger-ons around here at all. So you literally have to say, this session is closed, the door is closed, you no longer are allowed to communicate with me. The exception is for loved ones and friends that you are okay with, but those random spirits that we've been hearing all night, you are not allowed to talk to any of us, to be around any of us, or take any of our energy, okay? Say it, folks. Say it on your end so that you're able to, be clear. As always, I like to have my Florida water to kind of cleanse myself. But just being able to, and literally, you might see me do this. It's literally, we're cutting the cords, okay? We're cutting them right now. So if there is, literally, we're done, okay? So just remember that. Hey, folks, if you have any questions, please put them into the comments and I can answer those right now. Before I go, though, before we get any further, I do want to just remind you all, Tuesdays and Thursdays, Ane will be on doing one-question readings. A lot of questions that folks asked me tonight are more suited for her, especially the ones about reaching out to loved ones. You'd want to get a private reading with her at ane.org, but please follow her at facebook.com/tarot by Ane. Trust me, it'll be worth your time. And then, of course, my new radio show on AM 950 begins a week from tonight. Anyone, if you have a chance to go check it out, please do. We're going to be interviewing Bishop James Long, who's been on Ghost Adventures, has been on Portals to Hell. He really does work helping folks that are trapped with basically living lives with demons. And his stories will touch you. They will be very, very interesting to hear. Please check it out. Streaming live on am950radio.com. You can also go to their Facebook page, watch me talk in studio, and comment live there also. I'm hoping to create a chat box there, but I'm having a hard time figuring it out. Anyone who knows about the internet or web stuff, let me know. I'd pay you if you know how to do that kind of stuff. Let's see real fast here. Which address, for the radio show or for Ane? Let me know, please. And then Heather, I'm not quite sure what you're asking about, even at my house. What do you mean by that? I'd be happy to answer it if possible. So as far as, and yes, you do not want any lingerers at all. This is, thing is, people don't realize how serious this can be. And this is a very, this is a situation that I'm sure many of you have experienced such things before. I know I have experienced it many times where one attachment has lasted as long as 3 to 4 months. And you just know when it's there. We just want to make sure that you're safe, okay? At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Yes, in your own house. I mean, literally, you just want to say, spirits are no longer allowed to communicate with me. This session is closed. Just cut the cord, okay? You might think, well, that's weird saying it out loud. Heck, I see you people on here, but I'm actually talking to myself in a room. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just how it goes. Other than that, if you need to get a hold of me, please do so. A number of you have, and I'm happy that you have. You can reach out to me through this email address, but also you could just friend me on Facebook, okay? And you can ask me questions there if you so desire. I'm always happy to help the best that I can. As far as anything goes, my regular time is 10 p.m. Sunday nights. If Ane is unable to do her live feed this week, I may step in if she so desires. But other than that, as always, thank you all very, very much for being here, helping us communicate with spirits, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. And spirits do too. Trust me, it's hard. Sometimes it sounds like a jumble of words coming through here that we can't really decipher. But, especially if you listen when we're trying to cross them over, that they are very, very appreciative of us, number one, helping them. But I also believe that they're very appreciative that we haven't forgotten them. It's not just our relatives. There's so many spirits out there that have just been forgotten over the years. And that's my goal, is not to forget them and make sure that they know that they haven't been forgotten, especially the ones that have not crossed over. So with that, all I'm going to say is have a great week. It was a pleasure and honor to always work with you all. And I will see you at the very latest next Sunday. One last question, though, that just popped in. Michelle asked, how can I cross someone over? The way that I do it, I think it really depends on how you want to do it. Because I think it's different for everybody. What I do is I focus on opening some light, literally like out of nowhere. I just imagine light being open. And to me, that is their transit to the guide for them to move towards a bigger light that will cross them over, because the light is going to be a doorway, right? So this is where they're going, and then you want them to go to the other side, right? And that is our way of moving them towards. And I shut my eyes at one point, and I imagined that I was literally pushing one in particular. I don't know who it was, but one needed to get that extra oomph. They were not wanting to go. I don't know how I know this, but that's what I knew. And so we know, taking me literally, I'm opening up light in my mind. I'm opening it up here, my third eye. You understand what third eye is. You have your eyes to see and you have your eyes to sense. It's all part of your chakras that align your body, align your mind. And you can use whatever, but I'm talking about literally that it's my third eye that's opening up the light, and that is opening up the opportunity for them. And what I end up doing is I am helping, I'm trying to also build off of all of your intentions to try to help move spirits over. I hope that's of some help. For everyone else, thank you very much for taking part tonight. I greatly appreciate everybody and everything that you're doing. And I will see you, next Sunday at the very latest. So take care, everyone, and I will talk to you soon. Good night.